So in social studies, we've been learning a lot about the turn of the century and why it was important during history. This time period was at the end of the 1800s and went into the 1900s. So we call it the 20th century. I want you to think about some famous inventors and inventions. Think about what you have in your house that you're thankful for, that you use every day or nearly every day. Think about something that you might be using right now. All these things were invented. They once did not exist. I would like for you to copy down this chart. On the left side of your paper, write down the inventor and their names, the Wright brothers, George Washington Carver, Alexander Graham Bell, and Thomas Edison. And on the right side, I want you to write down invention and leave a couple blanks because we're going to figure out what these men did. So our first one is Mr. Edison. Thomas Edison invented electricity. How cool is that? We use electricity every single day. If the power goes out at school, everybody screams because we don't know what's going to happen. Our computers don't work, our smartboard doesn't work, our lights go out, and all these things run on electricity. So Thomas Edison is very famous because he worked and invented electricity. George Washington Carver is famous because of peanuts. He created more than 300 products from peanuts. So not just the peanut, because that was just part of a plant, but then he took that part of a plant and created things like plastics, dyes, medicine, flour, fertilizer. One of my favorite foods, as you guys know, is peanut butter, and he invented those things. Another inventor is the Wright brothers. They made the first powered flight in an airplane that they built themselves. Although the flight only lasted for 12 seconds, this impact on our life is incredible. Think about if you've ever ridden in an airplane, where it's come from the Wright brothers with that open airplane, and they rode it in the air for 12 seconds, to now, and we have tons of airplanes that run every minute are landing in the Atlanta airport. We can travel more effectively, and then we also can explore all the planets up in space. So there's just all kinds of things with flight and the Wright brothers. Alexander Graham Bell invented a machine that could transmit the human voice over wires. What do we use today that does that? Can you imagine your life without a telephone? In 1875, Alexander Graham Bell invented a machine that could take our human voice and transmit it over wires. The telephone has had an enormous effect on American life, and now we can just call someone or a family member that we haven't seen in a long time and get in contact with them and visit with them over a phone and the wires. And now we even have phones that don't use wires. So it's been incredible with all the inventions that we have. I hope you guys have filled in your chart. If you want to go back and re-watch and listen back for some facts about these inventors, that's totally fine, and we will see you in the morning. We're glad to see you back after break. Thank you.